Hey, welcome! Today we are breaking down one of the biggest questions in the world of nutrition. Can you really get enough protein on a plant-based diet? We're going to cut through the noise and give you the straight-up facts you need. So let's dive right in. The classic question. If you're vegetarian or vegan, I'm willing to bet you've heard this a time or two, or maybe 1,000 times. It's the number one concern people have. And today, we're going to answer it so completely that you'll be armed with all the info you need, not just for you, but for the next person who asks. All right, so let's just tackle this head on, shall we? Is it actually possible to get all the protein your body needs from plants and plants alone? Well, the short answer is a huge, resounding yes. But of course, the details really matter. And look, it's a totally fair concern. Protein is absolutely crucial for, well, just about everything, from repairing your muscles after a workout to keeping your immune system running strong. The good news? The experts all agree. A well-planned, thoughtful plant-based diet can give you every single nutrient you need. And yes, that definitely includes protein. Now, this right here is the most important part. The key word is well-planned. See, the magic isn't just about what you don't eat. It's about all the incredible, whole, nutrient-packed plant foods you do eat. Trying to live on processed vegan junk food? Yeah, that's probably not going to lead to great results. But a diet built around whole foods? That's the real game changer. So we know it's possible. Now for the fun part. Let's meet the champions, the heavy hitters of the plant protein world. Think of these as a foundation you can build a really strong, high-protein diet on. First up is seitan. You might have heard it called wheat meat, and for good reason. It has this amazingly firm, chewy, meat-like texture that makes it a fantastic swap in so many recipes. Now, it's made from wheat gluten, so if you have a gluten sensitivity or celiac disease, this one's not for you. But for everyone else, it is an absolute protein powerhouse. And when I say powerhouse, I mean it. Get this. A single 3.5-ounce serving of seitan packs an incredible 25 grams of protein. To put that into perspective, that's right up there with some cuts of beef. It just goes to show you how potent plant sources can be. Next, let's talk about the super versatile soybean. Soy is what's known as a complete protein. All that means is it has all 9 of the essential amino acids, the building blocks that our bodies can't make themselves. Whether you're eating firm tofu, fermented tempeh, or just snacking on some edamame, you're getting a major dose of high-quality protein, plus other awesome nutrients like iron and calcium. Okay, lentils are a true 2-for-1 deal. They're loaded with protein, which is great for your muscles, but they're also an absolute superstar when it comes to fiber. That fiber is exactly what the good bacteria in your gut love to eat, making lentils a powerhouse for your muscles and your digestive system. I mean, think about it. From black beans in a burrito to chickpeas for hummus, this family of food is a cornerstone of healthy eating all over the world, and for good reason. They're cheap, they're versatile, and they're packed with about 15 grams of protein per cup. On top of that, research shows they're great for your heart and for keeping blood sugar levels steady. All right, we've covered the big names, the ones you probably expected. Now let's dig into some of the more surprising sources of plant protein. A few of these might just catch you off guard. Okay, get ready for this one, because it's a wild fact. Before we even talk about protein, just listen to this. A mere 2 tablespoons of spirulina, that's a type of blue-green algae, gives you 95% of the copper you need for the entire day. Talk about nutrient density. And yep, you guessed it, it's also got a great protein punch. 8 grams of complete protein in that same tiny serving. Plus, it's rich in iron and has some powerful antioxidant properties. It's a true superfood you can just toss into a smoothie for a massive nutritional upgrade. This one might actually blow your mind a little. We're so often told that dairy milk is a go-to for protein, right? Well, a single cup of humble green peas actually has more protein, almost 9 grams, than a cup of dairy milk. It's a perfect example of how protein is hiding in plain sight all over the plant kingdom. If you have not discovered the magic of nutritional yeast, you are in for a treat. It has this amazing, savory, cheesy flavor, people call it nooch, and it's incredible on popcorn or pasta. A tiny half-ounce serving gives you 8 grams of complete protein, and here's the real kicker. It's almost always fortified with B vitamins, including B12, which is so important on a vegan diet. All right, let's head over to the pantry. Our next category covers some of the most versatile staples out there. Grains, nuts, and seeds are such an easy, everyday way to keep that protein intake high and mighty. Okay, here's a quick little food science lesson, but it's a cool one, I promise. Things like quinoa and amaranth, we cook them like grains, right? But technically they're pseudo cereals. And this isn't just trivia, it's important because unlike most actual grains, they tend to be complete proteins, which makes them nutritional all-stars.
And that complete protein profile is exactly what makes them so valuable. A cooked cup will get you about 8 to 9 grams of that high-quality protein, making them an incredible base for any meal. It's a way more powerful choice than, say, white rice if protein is what you're after.
Seriously, do not underestimate these tiny seeds. Just 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds, for example, deliver an impressive 9 grams of protein. Chia seeds are also fantastic, and both of them are loaded with those healthy omega-3 and omega-6 fats that are so good for your brain and for fighting inflammation. And the list just keeps going. We're talking about ancient grains like spelt and teff, and even everyday staples like oats and wild rice. They all contribute a really significant amount of protein to your daily total. The big takeaway here is that variety is your best friend. And of course, we can't forget about nuts. A handful of almonds, a spoonful of peanut butter. It's probably one of the easiest and most delicious ways to add a quick 5 to 7 grams of protein, plus a dose of healthy fats and fiber into your day. Okay, so we've covered all these amazing sources of protein, but information is only useful if you actually apply it, right? So this last part is all about making it super simple and actionable in your real everyday life. Boosting your protein doesn't have to be some big, complicated overhaul. It's really just about making small, smart additions to things you're probably already eating. Tossing a scoop of beans on your salad, sprinkling some of that cheesy, nutritional yeast on your pasta, grabbing an apple with some almond butter for a snack. These little habits add up so fast. And that brings us to the end. We've seen that protein is literally everywhere in the plant kingdom. It's abundant, it's diverse, and it is delicious. So the only question left for you is this. What's one new plant protein you're going to try this week? Thanks so much for hanging out with us.